Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. Let's start with the Forex calendar. Overnight data has not been really impressive and really there is not much to talk about this data at all. Let's start with the London session. We got the ZEV survey sentiment for the Eurozone and of course for the German. As you can see, the market participants expect a further deterioration in the economic sentiment and the current situation. So this data are scheduled for release at 11 a.m. And then of course we got the New York session. Mostly speeches today will be presented by the John Williams, Raphale, Boltic, Neel, Kashkari and Loretta, Mester. So please keep an eye on the market behavior, because some of them are dovish people, some of them are hawkish people, and the FOMC members, of course. So it will be interesting to see what they have to say during the New York session. Maybe that will somehow influence the market and the US dollar for a short period of time. Our technical part, we are going to start with the US dollar index. Daily time frame chart of the US dollar index is showing us some sort of the problem with the level of 103.74. The recent high, however, was made at 104.16, but there are some sort of big wicks from the upside, right? We got the first hit this level 103.74 and then 103.90, pullback 1.53%, bullish engulfing, and no breakout yet. I mean, there is a breakout, but there is no daily close above this level. So what I think is going on here is that despite the fact that we got the bearish divergence here on the daily time frame chart on the US dollar index, and it's very clear that the trend is still strong. However, I guess we need a pause or a pullback again in this market before we will hit the level of 105. So that's the next target for bulls. However, please be careful with the current market reaction on the level of 103.90. So if the S&P, if the US dollar is consolidating the recent gains and it's not that keen to break out higher, what is then the S&P 500 doing? Daily time frame chart of the S&P 500 is showing us almost a textbook example of a 5-wave decline in the wave C. So what do we have here? As you can see, the wave B had been terminated at 4,638, and now we got 1, we got 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th wave, just as showed many times on my during my analysis. Let me just adjust this chart. This is the 5th wave. The target, of course, was first 4,020 points, then 4,000 points. 3,928 is the 100% target of wave A to the wave C. So at the level of 3,928, the wave C will be equal the wave A. So let me just zoom out again to show you what I actually mean. I hope that those of you who follow me around every day with my analysis, they know exactly what is going on here. This is the target for the wave C. So on that level, 3,928, the length of the wave A measured from the top of the wave B will be equal. Yeah, and that's a very good level, very strong level. This is a projection price target for those who are short sellers into the weakness. So there might be some sort of the reaction on this level, all right? However, in the case of the extension lower, we got the next target, which is 161. Let me just get towards the Fibonacci extensions. That's not the one. The one I want to see is, yeah, we have a 200, of course, that's 3217. However, I would like to put on chart 161. The 2 is not that important right now, so let me just put 3 more levels for you, 3 more target levels, of course, for all of the bears on the S&P 500. What are the targets? The targets are 3928 is 100%, 3755 is 127% of the extension, and 3489 is the 161% of the extension, which is very, 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 very close to the long term important technical support as well. So this is the zone of the technical support. It's been on this levels for many months, and this is very, very important technical support. Of course, the most popular target for the S&P 500 is 1-to-1, which is 100 to 100. So where the wave A is equal to the wave C. So we should see the level of 3928 pretty much soon, right? However, in the case of the extension, of course, the market might get way lower, which means US dollar index will go up. The key level to watch right now, maybe it used to be 4,368 due to the fact that wave 4 might overlap the wave 1. However, right now we're gonna switch our arrows, and the target is, of course, the arrow is of course at the level of 3,928. This is here, yeah. This is the level. So please keep an eye on this level. This might be a target for many people. USD to Japanese yen. What is going on there? We are still going up. However, what do we have here? Isn't it shooting star? Isn't it some kind of a pin bar into the multi time frame negative divergence between the price and the momentum? Shall we prepare for another pullback or another correction more than 2.1%? This is the recent correction. This is the corrective zone. Please take note about the, let me just a little bit lower it. There you go, 2.2. We just made a double top, sorry. First and the second, and this is clearly some sort of the pin bar, maybe even a shooting star. So if there is a confirmation bar here, red candle closing below the level of this low, which is 128.63, we might have a temporary top on the US dollar to Japanese yen. All right, what is going on oil? The oil market, let me just find out what is going on here. The oil market continues our correction, and what do we have here on the oil market? Let me just put another corrective wave. We got from that low, of course, from the low of the wave C, we got the wave A, wave B, and wave C, which means we got 3 waves movement. So this is the W, this is Y, and we need wave this is W, this is X, we need wave Y in order to complete this correction, and then the market is ready for another move to the upside. However, please notice the market behavior into the zone between the levels of 108.42, 112.15. Every time the market hits the zone, right, it's getting smashed. Big red candles are being made during the attempt to break out higher. We just hit the technical support 100.49, which is okay. However, all of these movements are, as you can see, they are corrective in nature. Okay, let me just find out the length of the wave A to the bottom of the wave B. It's almost 100%. You can see here 112.42, and the local high was 111.43. Well, there's a 100 pips missing, so there is no geometry here between wave A and wave C yet. However, we need another 3-wave move on the crude oil. what is going on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dropping like a stone, and this is nothing that we did not expect. Right now the level of 34,290 is the technical resistance, and the level of 32,905 is the technical resistance, and we are testing the key, the almighty technical support from the middle of the 2021, somewhere below the level of 30,000. We already hit the level of 30,000 because the low was 29,761 into the extremely oversold market conditions. So if there is a bullish pressure here that will allow the market to rally again higher, it's a good sign. If not, then the next target is 24,917. So please keep an eye on the market behavior on a Bitcoin, because especially on the during the periods of the time when the bulls are trying to break above the technical resistance, if there is no breakout, if there is no big green candle here breaking out above 32,905, 34,290, closing away from these levels, that means we would likely go lower on Bitcoin soon. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.